What is up, TT World? What is up, YT World? Oh my God, we going back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. We going back to back, back to back. Season after season, season after season, on back to back, back to back. But anyway, I just had to say that. Oh my God, episode finale. Forget whatever the number episode is. I know it's season 27, episode 39, finale night. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like, do I want to just skip to the end? Skip to the loop? But anyway, I had to watch all this through. I'm just catching up. I didn't get to watch it all day at work. And I said, let me watch it through my son's football practice. And all the way home, I was finishing up the last part or whatever. Oh my goodness. So I came home and I finished the rest of it. The rest of it was just filler, you know, till we get to the real answer of who won. But oh my goodness. Okay, I want to just say a couple things before I get to the end point of this whole thing. Because as you can see by my excitement, it turned out right. But anyway, we just went straight into the HOH comp. The final four HOH. We went straight into that. I'm sorry. Not final four. Final. Dang, I must have did the other one wrong. Final 3 HOH. Or the final HOH. Whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we went straight into that comp. I don't remember the last episode letting us know about the competition they was about to play. Am I tripping, or did we not get an intro to the game that they was playing on the last comp and we didn't even know exactly how it looked or anything? They just like, it soon the HOH will be played, you know, the final will be played. They just went straight into this episode like, I guess we gonna cut off that little bit of time of instructions because we needed it for the back end or whatever. And just all the suddens just started freaking spinning. And I love this actual comp though. I think I would probably do good in that. I think I would do good in that. I don't know. But oh, I would love this comp. Just hanging and gliding like you hanging over the water and gliding on a fake helicopter and motion stuff do not faze me. So I think I would have been good at that. Let's see, big brother, come and get me. But anyway, yeah, so that was that. Ashley already was feeling woozy. They did a little synopsis, you know, collage of her freaking. The way she hit her head on that ground was like, boom! Almost bust her head wide open. All you see her on the sideline with a bag of ice. Yeah. Funny. And then Vince, just an old man crawling all on the floor. He fall off. He's like, I think Morgan got me to the end. He just fell off. Like my bones, my back, my neck, my everything. I don't do, me from birth, I don't do woozy. I don't do dizziness. I don't do spinning. I don't do standing, apparently, because you crawled your way off the mat. Like, boy, he is a lot to deal with if you're in a relationship with him. His girlfriend, Kelsey, probably, like, ex, that is, probably. Like, thank God you got him off my hands, girl. Find a real one, you can have him. But Morgan won that comp. And then we go straight to Penny just feeling bad about himself as usual. He was like, I already know you're going to take her to the end. You're going to take her to the end. And then Ashley and Vince had to go head and head. First of all, I'll say that for. But Ashley and Vince had to go head to head and unmask the mastermind competition, where you're just basically, this game is a BB kind of classic now, where you basically have puzzles at the top of building, you know, comic type building, and then you have to like use the glider to freaking maneuver and kick all the stones down, you know, bricks down from all the what do you call it, building blocks or whatever, pictures or whatever. And then you have to literally find the clues onto these blocks to basically build a puzzle up. Man, Vince was snapping like hell. He was snapping like hell. He was like, I don't know what is the answer? This is the days. What do you mean? Oh, what is the answer? What is he wanted to say? He wanted to curse like a. What is the freaking answer? What is it? I do have the days. What's wrong? Now, once did this fool look down, Ashley was just looking like, huh? She was like, 1, 2, 3 equal 4, 5, 6. I counted the days. Like, I think I got the days right. So what's going on? She's like, let me pick this up off the ground and. Oh, my dummy. But let me not let him notice that I found out a mistake. I mean, move this slowly. Change stuff slowly. Change out these numbers slowly. Keep looking at him, eye contact to make sure he don't realize you doing something different. She maneuvered her way to a win. Whole time Frankie Grande and came out to host. He's extra as usual because he got to do the most or whatever. Yeah, he's on a stage play production at all times. Yeah, he's the perfect person for this silly show and their gimpy competitions. Yeah, Ashley won and he had a whole meltdown. Ashley was saying, no, we did the same thing, Vince. But it was the order of the days these people came out the house. He was just like, had a whole meltdown to himself, hiding under the block, like, no, give me a second, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Like, young, you are. Like, Morgan was like, no, Ashley, she did the same thing. But then she realized it. I'm too stupid to even realize. I can't even realize it. I didn't even slow my brain down to even realize I was making a mistake, but she did. I don't deserve to. And guess what? You right. Because that last one, and Morgan was so sure that she was going to win that last one, and Ashley came through. She was looking like Vinny on the third. Ashley won a second veto, and she came through on the third, and Ashley was like, she was counting like a mug in her brain. When I could tell she was counting like a mug, making sure, double checking, triple checking. She was second guessing herself, but she was like double checking guessing. Morgan was just flustered. She was like, what? I haven't been listening to these people. I've been locked up under, I've been having Benny goggles. Another plant by Ashley. But she's been saying it a lot. She's like, I've been having Vinny goggles. I don't remember. And she said, I could all the late, and I did my game on him. You know, like I was masterminding him. Oh my God, I forgot about this. Young, the questions that Vinny was getting at the end, I'm sorry, because I meant to tell you that Ashley won that final that third one. And she eliminated Morgan. And she eliminated her. It was emotional. It made me tear up because it's like, I know it hurt so bad because I know you really was going to take me because you thought you had a win over me. But, you know, I have to evict you. It might be a toss-up. But, Vinny, why would you say a toss-up in your speech? You should be like, it's an easy win. I burned the whole jury. But I guess Ashley was like, I mean, it's no brainer between him and Morgan. What he don't even have to say no words. It's a no brainer. I'm gonna take him because it might be a toss up, but it's a no toss up with Morgan. Whole time the jury was thinking otherwise. They was thinking about no chance if Morgan sat next to Vinny, like, you know. But you know how they production do, and they be marinating that. But anyway, making us think one way and they all of a sudden already changed their mind to this way. That's basically looked like what happened. And that speech, Ashley was giving everything to the T. I came in this game because this and that, and I turn enemies into allies, not allies into enemy, like this person right next to me did. His dumb ass. Everybody asked him straight up questions like, what do you think you did or whatever, and do you own this? Basically, he ain't own no move. He basically said, no, my cry was definitely sincere, and I did a little game in between, but it was like game. It was still real towards real feelings, and I wasn't really trying to play too much game. He wasn't owning anything. Meanwhile, Ashley had to be told to, okay, Ashley, enough. Like you overloading the competition. Like it's no competition whatsoever. And of course, everybody voted for her except for Morgan because she. Come on, let's be honest, Morgan. You did this bitter little vote right here. But Ashley is deserving. Taylor won the draft. of the award for that dumb BB unlock, you know. But as I was saying, part 2 of what I'm still. I meant to make one video, but hey, I still wanted to talk about some things. Yeah, what was it called? It was Taylor was holding the award for the BB. Don't give me the line, because who thought that BB unlock was a waste of time, and they try to include that with our episodes, but nobody cared about it because they wasn't really telling us nothing significant extra about the game that we wasn't already seeing on the live feeds. Whenever Skippy wants to feel like he want us to actually hear an intellectual social game conversation, but without slashing everything and putting us back on a freaking showmance, no mance that nobody ever wanted to see and never wanted to root for and all that. Okay, I'm about to be nitty and picky with the rest of what I'm saying, because we already know Ashley cleaned that thing up. Ashley cleaned that jury up. Yeah, the moment that it was revealed that, first of all, Dirk, I meant to say, he looked a mess. Taylor always looked gorgeous. Chelsea, you would have been doing it right, but pink was just, I don't think pink was for your skin tone. That pink with that hair that you was wearing, it just wasn't for you, love. But it's cool, y'all. You know, I meant to say that part, like nitting picking right now. But the way that it was revealed that Ava came in, I was like, no, because you know that's Will's daughters, one of Will's daughters, and you know who his other daughter was, Ashley. So, you know, Will wanted his daughters up in there. Morgan thought she was a daughter. Girl, I'm confused. Nope. It's Ashley and Ava that was Will's daughter. So he automatically was definitely going to vote for her. Another, like, I'm just saying the funny moments of what I saw, because Vinny the Lip Panaro was having a whole convulsion, and he just thought he lost his game. Because he thought, oh, Morgan definitely going to take Ashley and she ain't going to take me. And the whole time you didn't never talk to Ashley, and all the time you ain't even need to, because Ashley was going to take you anyway. And Ashley won that thing and said, I'm sorry, Morgan, I just can't win against you. And you're probably right, or you're probably wrong, because the jury thought that he was running your game. But I'm glad that the first couple evictees, you know, that was out of the house, actually came and clarified that and cleared that thing on up, that actually Morgan was running all of his HOHs. And how Kelley and Lauren end up in the jury and they ain't clear that up. When Rachel and Will was talking about he got these two girls working up under him, these beautiful women working up under him, and they actually, like, they freaking, he got mind control over them. And why she ain't come with Kelley and clear that thing on up? And then Keanu in the house with them, in the jury house, and they don't clean that thing up and say, no, actually Morgan was running all of his, like, Morgan is the reason why I'm here, not Vinny. Like, it's really Morgan, because Morgan controlled who, like, he nominated to get rid of her enemies through him. And he got rid of his own allies by being press over the puss. Come on. Say what it is. Press over the puss. And he thought he was going to make something more out the house with her, so he was doing what she wanted. And she, you know how Steve Urkel said, I'm wearing you down, baby. I'm wearing you down. That's basically what happened when he wore Lauren down. Lauren, the Family Matters, that is. Wore Lauren down, and he eventually got her at the end of those seasons, thousands of seasons of you know, Family Matters, who they kind of got to. The same thing that happened, what Morgan did. Put all them hours in with him, but wasn't putting enough hours in to your brain getting used to what everybody said in the house. You know, it was, y'all even talking about it being a comp like this eventually, like what everybody said in their speeches. Did they say this? Did they not say this? Two lies, two truths and a lie. Y'all named all this, and you still was like, the lights, the red lights. It just shell shocked your way. Like, soon as she know she lost, and when it said Ashley got the third question right, she was like, I was like, yup, girl, you gone. But the jury, when they saw that she was the seventh juror, they was like, oh my God, did Vince take Ashley and cut you? That's what they was thinking, right? Oh, was revealed that Julie didn't even get the words out her mouth before Rachel. She was like, so let me tell you what happened. The final HOH was won by Ash. I'm sorry, Morgan. I'm sorry, Morgan. I'm sorry. I know she was your girl. I know she was your girl. The fakeness of it all, young. But I mean, she was so emotional though. She was like rooting for her. I'm rooting for her. They was in the jury house like every segment. It was like, I hope my girl that anybody but Ashley. Anybody but Ashley. Anybody but Ashley. Man, she been had them votes locked. She been had Will and Rachel's votes locked up. Yeah. Anybody but Ashley. The way she cried, I was cracking up. The way Will, when she said, oh, it's time to put your keys in and, you know, say a little spiel, but don't reveal. Okay? And Will came up to the joint and was like, you already know this for my baby girl. This for my baby girl. I ain't no secrets about that. She's like, now Will, my chocolate drop, okay? Okay, my coffee mocha, okay? Don't give all the answers. I was cracking up laughing. He said, oh, my bad, Julie. My lemon drop, my bad lemon. So, no, I wonder why they ain't show, whose parents they didn't show in the crowd? Oh, no, they show everybody parents. Ashley and her mom looking like twins, and her dad did looking like twins with his son. And then you had Vinny and his parents like, oh God, at least he like, oh God, we had to be here live in person to see our son do this convulsing breakdown like he be doing to us at the coffee table every morning. And when he don't get his way, when we tell him to get off the PlayStation and go actually outside to find a job, yeah, they're like seeing it on. That's why their reaction was just like, because they used to it. Yeah, that's crazy. But oh my God, they are too elderly for all that bush that he apparently put them through. But I know they like, thank goodness he at least got some money. He got some money. But boy, he is terrible at fighting for his life when it comes to speeches. It was at this point, and I'm making it a point to do this right here because I'm going to include this in my video on my YouTube. So make sure you follow it. Lakiki Miss D.C. that is. So you can see exactly at this point when Vinny knew, when soon as Miss L. Woods dropped the L. Woods knowledge of this is the persona I wanted to use, and I used that against you know, y'all, I let y'all think that I was naive and y'all was manipulating my mind and I'm just stupid. I don't know who Superman is and I don't know this and that. Oh, who? For real? I don't know that. And da-da-da-da. Oh, for real? And whole time, I'm a Georgetown top 14 law school student, Georgetown Law. Soon as she dropped Georgetown Law, it was at this point, this face that Vinny made when he knew that he lost it all. He don't lost it all yet. And I'm going to insert that right here, young. That face is so funny. I could never forget that face that he made. I cannot forget that face he made. It's funny. But anyway, it was unanimous. They brought the early evictees back. You know, Jimmy looked like he just wanted to say his little lines, wear his same little sparkly. It's like, okay. But Mickey, you look so pretty. She made sure she threw that shot at Morgan. Was like, yeah, pretty much Jimmy's not lying. And Jimmy threw that shot too, because they both was in cahoots together to be like, yeah, that be manipulated your HOH. So it literally, I knew that it wasn't your fault, Mickey. It was literally Morgan that was running your stuff. And she manipulated a lot of people's stuff. But your game was good, Morgan. Your game was good. But that's why you sitting right here. But it was good, and you did manipulate, but too bad you ain't keep no friends, because we both double teaming on that A, and don't even speak to me at the finale party. Just know that. And Morgan shot back. Well, I had to do what I do when I realized that you was against me. I mean, I had to do what I do, and it is what it is. She was like, say less, hoes. That's basically what she's saying. And I seen little Ashley Boo Boo was waiting to talk to her. That's all I want to say, y'all. good finale.